Hi, in today's video, I will be showing you how to add meal eligibility to students. Let's get started. In Admire, go to School, Students, and this will open the student browser. Hit Search to go through the current students and choose a student to add a meal to. I'll go to Moshe Braun, and then I'll go over to the Meals/Bus tab. And as you can see over here in this area, we can see any of the meals that are currently assigned to this student. We can see that he has lunch, his eligibility is that he gets it for free, he has not declined the option, we'll discuss all this in a second, and the date of when the last eligibility was signed. We can either choose to edit this meal or we can add a new one. I'm going to add a new one. Clicking on the new button opens the meal eligibility window. And over here you can see at the top the option for any changes that we add to this student to go across any other students in this family and make any updates as necessary. I'm going to leave all these checked, but in your case, if need be, you can uncheck them. I'm going to choose to add the meal, and I'm going to choose over here, afternoon pizza. Now we have over here the eligibility dropdown, and this is very important. There are three types of meals. There could be those that are free, which means that the government pays for the entire meal price. There are those that are paid, which means that the parents pay for the entire price of the meal. And then there is the reduced rate, which when the parents, based on eligibility, will only pay for a reduced rate. In this case, I'm going to choose paid. Click the decline button if the student has declined to accept lunches during an active meal. Enter the effective date, which I'm going to choose from the drop-down menu today. The reason why we have an effective date here is because if in the case where the student was eligible for a free meal and then that eligibility changed, we don't want to ruin prior records, and therefore we add in the effective date. Check any of these that apply for your school and then hit OK. We will see the meal populate in the meal area. This is how you add a meal for a student. But what happens if you want to add a meal for a bulk of students? Well, you could do that easily in Admire as well. Go to School, go to Meals, and then add Meal Eligibility Admin. This will call up the Meal Eligibility Admin screen. Over here you can see we can choose from Registration Lookup, hit over here Search, and this will populate all the current students. I'm going to select all. And now you can see over here how many students have been selected. And over here, I'm just going to move my face over to the side. Over here, we can choose from which meal from the drop-down menu. In this case, I'm going to choose the Rosh Chodesh donuts. I'm going to choose the eligibility for all as free. I'm not going to choose declined, and the effective date I'm going to choose from today. And then I will hit process. And you can see all 3,500 meal eligibilities are created. I'm going to hit OK. Another way to add meal eligibility would be to use the Student Advancement Wizard if you're moving over all the same status from the previous year to the current year. Thank you for watching. We at Admire Academy are constantly creating content so that you can learn how to use this software to the best of your ability. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.